Hey, solid geometry. This is great. We're now going to take a look at shapes that actually appear in our everyday three-dimensional world. Just to warm up, let's take a look at some familiar shapes, see if we can identify them, and then see if we can identify certain parts to them. The first one you might see if you ever go to like a football game or something, you might see people with like a megaphone. This is actually an example of what's called a cone. And a cone, which you can see right here, a cone is sort of a fun thing because it has a vertex on the top. So in this picture here, the vertex would be right here. That's the tip top. And then the base, actually here, forms a perfect circle. And so what we have here is a perfect circle. And visually here on the picture, you can see that circle right here. That's a circle centered at B. This is an example of a cone. It's got a circular base and a vertex on top. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, here's one that you might have seen a lot. Mac and cheese. Gotta love the mac and cheese. Has milk in it. That's very good for you, by the way. Lots and lots of proteins. Good. All right. Anyway, this is an example of this box is called in mathematics a rectangular prism, which is pretty cool. It's got lots of interesting components that maybe you don't even think about when you're thinking about mac and cheese, but let me point out some of them to you right now. First of all, there are a lot of vertices. The vertices are those sort of corner sharp points, which you can see. In fact, here there are 8 vertices on a rectangular prism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one in the back there that you can't see. That's 8. So you can see there are lots of vertices. There are even more edges. The edges are where 2 faces come together, and you can see, for example, the front face of the box and the side face come together in this edge, this SW edge, and you can see there are lots of edges. Here's an edge, 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 PQ is an edge, that's an edge, and there are actually 3 other edges that technically we can't see, but because this cheese mac box is actually a little bit transparent, you can see an edge in the background there, an edge in the back, and this edge up there. Now, there are actually also another thing, which are called bases. So the bases are actually just the bottom rectangular portion there, UVWT, and also the top, PQRS. So you can see there are lots of different components to this particular rectangular prism. Pretty, pretty, pretty cool. And next time you're looking at some cheese mac, think about a rectangular prism.